We are New Braunfels Heritage Tribute Team. Our team consists of Devin Grant, the project manager, Bianca Chernoff, Deborah Howdicky, and Michaela McElweeny. Our sponsor is Yilda Capriccioso, who works for the Parks and Recreation Department of New Braunfels.
The miniature golf course is located in Landa Park in New Braunfels, Texas. The course currently has few features that draw attention and appeal to customers. The City of New Braunfels would like to update and increase customer engagement through the installation of features that represent both the heritage and history of New Braunfels.
We decided to choose hole 16 at the mini golf course because of its two-level layout. Has an upper level and a lower level, which we believe gives us more opportunity to create unique and creative designs. We also have to follow some rules and regulations, such as playground safety, no sharp edges, and no bigger than 5 feet.
For our designs, we incorporated key features that are rich in New Braunfels history. The Faust Bridge, built in 1887, the Founder's Oak, said to be over 300 years old, and the main plaza bandstand added to the plaza in 1905. Our first prototype of the Faust Bridge was of small scale out of wood. We then water jet scrap aluminum to make both a 2D version and a 3D version of the bridge design. They were then powder coated and etched. We compared the pros and the cons of a 2D versus a 3D design.
The concept for our Founder's Oak Tree began as a stacking, pancake layering idea, but after multiple tests were conducted, we decided to go in the direction of a 2D water jet version of the tree with a canopy of golf balls and a background sheet with Founder's Oak water jet into it, providing more stability for the feature itself.
The main plaza bandstand was 3D printed at 25% of full scale first. It was casted out of aluminum at the Texas State Foundry to test if the design would work. We then casted the full scale size and had success in both processes.
After creating multiple casts from our first 3D mold, we decided to go back to our original design, and instead of the vertical ridges, we added drafts in order to create a smoother, cleaner ridge that allowed for a better finish. We also added a flat top, which better represents the bandstand roof. After our first prototypes were designed, we had to go back to the SolidWorks drawings and finally tune them to more accurately represent the landmarks. For example, on the Founder's Oak, from going from 3D to 2D, we had to illustrate it out on the computer and then import it into SolidWorks and trace over it. And for the bridge, we had to make it a bit more vertical and the lines a bit thinner.
Our final design concepts consist of 3 figures. The first being the Faust Bridge that will be made out of stacking steel and making a 2D layout on the lower level of the hole. The next is the bandstand that will be casted out of aluminum, but will be hollowed out. The last is the Founder's Oak, again, steel that is 2D and stacked into a silhouette. The main problems we are addressing are the mountings, which are basically how to apply the figures to the golf course, and then how to apply the golf balls to the background of the tree. We are also making the bandstand a little bit more aesthetically pleasing, and then connecting the layers of sheet metal by welding or drilling.
If there are any questions about our project or our progress, please reach out to us at the emails provided below. Thank you.